Hello and a warm welcome to you to today's episode of Wakili Mkononi Show. I am your host, Mercy Wanza. Has your husband or wife packed up and left home without returning? Today we feature a common nightmare that occurs in marriages where one partner wakes up and forsakes the union. Let's have a look at Kende's story.
My name is Kende and I have been married for 10 years. I am a mother of 3 children. I used to work as a secretary in the government, but I quit my job so that I could be a housewife and raise my children. I am married to he was a caring, loving husband, and our marriage was going so well. He was just amazing. He used to work as a manager, and so he used to travel a lot, and everything was working out well until 3 years ago. He came home from a business trip that he had gone for. He'd been on the trip for about 4 months. And so by the time he was coming back, we were excited. We wanted to see him. But when he came, before even he got into the door, alisema, "It's over." And I was a bit confused. I was wondering, what do you mean it's over? What is over? Is the trip over? Is the work over? What do you mean? And he said it's over. And he kept saying that. He marched into the house, he went to the room, he got his clothes, he's still saying it's over. I was asking him, what do you mean it's over? And he told me, finally, our marriage is over. And this I could not understand. By this time, my children were crying. He'd become so angry, he was just shouting, and we could not understand what was happening. And with that, he left. He took everything he had and he left. I tried to call him, I tried to call his family, I did everything. I called him and I could not get to him. One day though, I called him and he picked the phone and he said that I should move on. It was a whole mess. I tried to call him after that, I tried to follow up with him. I looked for him and nothing. He didn't even send money. He was not sending money for fees. He wasn't sending money for rent. It was just a whole mess. And I actually found out that he had moved in with a lady who he had been working with, and they were living together. I've tried everything. I've tried calling him, calling his family, nothing. And it got so bad that because I wasn't working, paying rent became an issue. I tried getting a job, but nothing. I could get nothing, and it's just really, really bad. So we even ended up being kicked out. Now we live with my parents in Meru, me and my kids. He's not talking to us at all, and I'm very confused. I'm frustrated. I'm wondering what I did because he didn't say anything to me. So I don't know, what can I do? What should I do?
Kende is facing a legal issue known as desertion. So what then is desertion?
I am Catherine Someren, an advocate of the High Court with an interest of family law. In today's episode, we will be talking about desertion. What is desertion in marriage? Desertion in marriage is when a husband or a wife has deserted their matrimonial home or left their matrimonial home for a period longer than 3 years. This 3 years duration has to be consecutive in nature. In Kende's case, we see the husband has left their matrimonial property, leaving her with responsibilities which she is unable to cater for as an individual. Kende has children who are school-going children. She has a home which she has to pay rent. She has feeding to do to her children, and also she has to take care of herself. In a situation, she has 3 reliefs. First, she can go seek counsel from her pastor, whereby the pastor will call the husband and Kende to find out the root cause of their matrimonial property. If that route fails, Kende will seek also help from her family members, whereby she will discuss the same issue with her family members. Lastly, if either the pastor or the family member route fails, she will be required to seek help from an advocate. The advocate will file papers on her behalf, whereby she'll be seeking for the following reliefs. First, she has to seek for child support and maintenance. Child support will enable her to pay for her children's school fees, their food, and their shelter. Second, she'll be requested to seek for alimony, whereby she will use those alimony is monies given to the spouse as, lack of a better word, pocket money, to enable her continue with her life as when she was in the marriage setup. Thirdly, she will ask for a share of the matrimonial property. Lastly, the advocate will seek for divorce as a final request to her. This is because the husband has deserted the matrimonial home for more than 3 years and he has no intention of going back to the marriage. For people in Kiende's situation or is experiencing a similar situation, it is advised that you seek the services of an advocate to assist you in finding a solution to your problem.
We have come to the end of today's show. Many thanks for watching. For more information on simplified legal issues, please log on to our website or to our social media pages as appearing on your screen. Remember, ignorance of the law is no defense. Until next time, bye-bye.